Yeah. Since I have not been focusing my content on YouTube, I realized that I don't talk to the camera as much. And so creating this video, it's like I'm having to reconnect with the camera. Like, this is probably about my fifth take. It's kind of weird, something I used to do without even necessarily thinking. Now I'm like, what do I want to say? How do I want to say it? Whatever. But anyways, if you've been following me for a little while, you know that my birthday is coming up, especially if you've been in my stories. And a lot of people have been asking me, what do I want for my birthday? And as you all know, especially if you're one of my real followers, if you down with the bougie crew and you be in my stories, you already know. For the last 2 years, I've posted like birthday wish lists. And so I began to think, like, what do I want for my birthday? And I couldn't really come up with anything because I realized the things that were on the last 2 lists I've already done, or I already have those things now, and that is such a blessing. But one thing, first of all, this year has been completely life-changing. Such a blessing. God has provided, and he has opened up so many doors. I've been able to focus on myself. I've been able to get to know myself. I've been able to just experience new things and really have more of a clear mind and be more intentional with the things that I do. I read The Purpose-Driven Life this year, and that was also life-changing. I was already doing volunteer work here and there before I began reading The Purpose-Driven Life, but it's like once I began to read that, it really like just opened up my mind, my heart, and all of that to just things that really matter in life. Like, sometimes we can spend our life doing things that don't matter, or we can waste a lot of time doing a whole bunch of nothing. And I really desire to be more intentional, but just the things that I do. And I'm saying all that to say, what I really want to do for my birthday is to inform people about ways that they can give back, ways that they can volunteer, ways that they can help somebody else, because it's not all about us all the time. And you really do feel better. You learn a lot when you reach your hand out to help somebody else. And so this year I've been doing a lot of volunteering. And so I am going to begin creating videos about different opportunities. And hopefully these videos will inspire you to volunteer, or if you're a person who needs a service, you may not know that this service exists, and you'll be able to receive the help that you need. So today I volunteered at the Kirk Franklin concert, and it was, first of all, I saw Uncle Kirk last year. He's amazing to me. He's very fun, and he is like one of those people who, like, yeah, he dances, he sings, but when he speaks with a lot of wisdom and a lot of power. So shout out to you, Uncle Kirk. I did enjoy myself tonight, and it was like, I don't want to say an opener to my birthday, because I feel like I've been doing little things that I want to do to just celebrate myself in my life. But I will say a good opener to my birthday weekend. But anyways, so I saw an opportunity to volunteer for Feed the Hungry, and I did so. It was very simple. And let me tell you, this is also a way that you can see the show, you know, for free. You won't be able to see the whole entire show, but we definitely saw a good portion. But then another part to my testimony, as I am walking up to go into, you know, the volunteers had to come in early. So as I'm literally walking, okay, like literally walking into the Spectrum Center, I get a text message. Does anybody want some tickets to the Kirk Franklin concert from my friend group? I'm already here. So I asked them if it would make sense for me, like, to get tickets, even though we'll be able to see the show. And she said volunteers don't have assigned seats. So yeah, it would be a good idea. And we had really, really good seats. And it just was even more of an amazing experience. Like, wow. And it also made me think, when you are in position, I was already going there. When you put yourself in position, things like just fall in your lap. Blessings fall in your lap. I want to tell you guys to prepare for whatever it is you desire. Put yourself in position. No matter what it is, whatever you got to do to get in position and be ready to play your position. Had I been anywhere else, I would have had to get ready. First of all, we had to be there at 5:15. So being that I was already there, it was probably like 5:25. I don't know. It was after the time, right? So had I not been there, I would have had to figure out what I had to wear. My hair, you know, just all the things that comes with getting ready for something. But I was already ready. And I was already in position, and it made the transaction very smooth and very simple. I was going anyways. And in the midst of me doing something that would have been a blessing to someone else, yes, it was a blessing to me because I would have been able to see the show for free anyways, but I didn't have to stand because I had a ticket. I had an assigned seat. So it just made it, you know, even more comfortable because I pretty much put myself in position. But so that's that. But I do want you guys to know more about Feed the Hungry, more about what they do. So I'm gonna let them tell you. Go to the next slide.
Okay, I love it. Okay, so, yeah, I know it sounds food for the hungry, but it's not literal food. We go in these communities and work in all kinds of different ways. It might be food, it might be water, education, infrastructure, but one cool thing we'll do is they may not have access to food and water and stuff, but we'll go in and teach them how. Maybe it's farming. One time we gave a lady a couple chickens in the community. So this is awesome. Those chickens had chickens. Now she literally has a place that she sells all these chickens and eggs to the whole community. So it's like a ripple effect, and now there's all this business there, and she's got employees now that work for her egg business that started from a couple chickens, stuff like that. So it's awesome. So it's never the same thing. That was one spot in Peru that we were dealing with, and that was like up in the mountains of Peru. We were also working the inner city stuff down in a totally different area, so it's really cool. Always something different.
Yes, I love that.